All right, so now that you're back from the gathering, and are you well rested?
Try to be.
Oh, good. All right, what was something that you really, really wanted to have happen at this gathering, something you anticipated?
Well, at first it was Mall of America. That was a pretty big one. But I guess if I'm giving a more serious answer, for me it was really just being able to be in community with a bunch of believers that I don't know and don't see every week. You know, not that y'all aren't great. I didn't mean to imply anything. But it was really awesome to see 20,000 plus 25,000. I don't know what the number was. It kept changing. Just Lutherans doing Lutheran things, you know.
All right. What do you think was some unique thing that you experienced at the gathering? Was it maybe one of the bizarre cheers we heard from a youth group to and from about the streets of Minneapolis? Was it hearing the audible voice of God when one of our members tried to get off the train at the wrong stop? What was it for you that stood out?
Well, while Mr. Milbrath's voice was pretty great, it was fun.
One of the teacher voices.
I'd have to say the biggest thing for me was when they brought out the casket thing with Jesus that Rachel was talking about. That was really powerful for me. So they sort of depicted Christ bringing the cross up, and when they brought the funeral, it was assumed that the funeral was for Jesus. But he came out when everybody was mourning and everything, and he opened the coffin, and he pulled out some of the youth leaders, and the people who were mourning were in black hoodies and, just looked generally dreary. And he told them all to come up. They took off the hoodies. They were in their, t-shirts and everything, Christian merch. And that was actually really powerful to me to see sort of a representation of Jesus raising us all up from the pit of hell, from sadness and from this world.
That was a really powerful skit. Yeah, that was, and I mean, folks, just to see this, I mean, some of us have seen The Passion of the Christ, but to actually see a live actor, who, they have him dressed as Jesus, they have him pre-flogged with the crown of thorns, carrying this huge life-size cross from the back of the stadium all the way to it was something else to really see. Now, a really cool and unique thing about Sam is starting in the fall, he's helping to lead Fellowship of Christian Athletes at his high school. So Sam, as you are getting ready to start that adventure, what's something from the gathering that you're going to take with you as you embark on that?
Well, two things. One, we're not alone. It can get really easy to think we're alone. That's actually what the devil wants you to think. He doesn't want you to think, hey, I got the support system of Christians, millions around the world, who are willing to help me through this. He wants you to think, it's just me. It's just me against the world, and I'm going to lose. That's not the case, though. And the other thing is the real present God. For me, it's been hard to sort of experience God. Lutherans are very intellectual. I'm no exception. I have a lot of head knowledge, but I don't have a lot of heart knowledge. And with the skit with, Jesus raising everybody from the coffin and all that, I think that was the first time I actually felt it. I felt this shiver go up my spine, and it was pretty incredible.
Okay. Now, we've got a few, I almost want to call them younglings, here tonight who will be experiencing the next youth gathering in Houston. What would you want to say to them as far as words of wisdom or how to prepare them for that in 3 years' time?
Don't stay up too late.
I did warn you, didn't I?
Yeah, you warned me. I tried to get to bed early, but sometimes it just doesn't work out.
There are those times when a 2 a.m. McDonald's run is required, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I know parents be glad that you didn't have to do that with your youth. That was man, you dodged a bullet on that one. All right, Sam, how would you want to thank the brothers and sisters in Christ that we have here this evening for the amazing experience that we got to share at the National Youth Gathering?
Well, I wish I could pay you back, write a check, but I can't do that. But seriously, I just thank you guys. It was an amazing experience, and it was just great to see, people from all around the world, not just the nation. The title's a little misleading. But it's just something that can't really be put into words. I'm not eloquent enough to do that. So just thanks, I guess.
Ladies and gentlemen, Samuel Herndon.